What's going on, people? It's the Bear here once again. Now, I wasn't going to talk about this, but it's kind of a concern, and I'm just going to talk to dads out there, you know, and this ain't something to really attack like women for or anything like that. But I want you to hear me out, okay? I want you to hear me out. I started working when I was, well, let's say hustling, basically doing paper route jobs and, raking leaves and shoveling the snow for people, things like that when I was like 11 or 12. The first job I got was when I was 15 years old. Now I'm 39 right now. The first job I got was when I was working at a VA hospital. And I'm going to tell you this a point of the reason why I'm saying all this. Ever since I worked, after VA hospital, I was on the Mayor Summer Youth thing, and I worked quite a bit jobs. I worked a lot of places, a whole lot of places. I went to high school back when I was, I think 13 or 14 or something like that. I can't really remember. And I graduated when I was 18. Okay. After high school, when I graduated high school, I worked at Darien Lake. And, I just kept, I've been I was working at Darien Lake for like 7-something years. So my point is this. If you can work when you're 15 years old, okay, if they still got Mayor Summer Youth things in different cities and things like that, if you can start working when you're 15 or 16 years old, okay, why does a dad need to pay child support for someone who can take care of themselves? This only benefits, now hear me out, ladies, hear me out, for any of the women that's watching my video. Just hear me out for a second. This only benefits women who's not working. Because if you can get the child up at 15 and get them to work, okay, they are now dependent because they're getting their own money. But when they're 18 years old, they're not a child no more. They are a young adult. If you can do a crime in a store, if you can rob somebody in a store or sell narcotics and things like that and go to prison, not juvenile detention, but prison, the big house, you are not a child. You are a young adult. Okay? So how is it that you call someone a child after they're 18 years old, and then here it is right here. Let's just read this. 18 years of age may continue until child completes high school. How is that 18 still a child? I'm just trying to figure that. If you graduate from high school, if you can graduate from high school, get a diploma, and work a decent job, you are not a child. You are a dependent young adult. Okay? Like I said, this only helps those moms who's not working. That's it. Because you can't get your kid, your young adult, to go get a job, you are the problem. Don't call your 18-year-old a child. Call him, her a young adult. Seriously. But let me read on. Child completes high school or reaches age 19. Whichever comes first. 18 years of age or 19 if the child is still attending high school. If you're 19 years old and, Let me read on before I get into that. 19 years of age, child support ceases when the child turns 21. If you're 19 years old and you're still in high school, unless you have mental problems, and I'm not being joking. I'm very serious about it. I'm not taking it as a joke or nothing like that. I'm serious. But if you're 19 years old and you're still in high school, okay? Now, I know that there are some people that's like 19 and 20 that's still in high school that need help in there. Maybe you're talking about, people like them that need that extra help and, may not be able to get a job or something like that. But if you got a perfectly normal brain, if you got a smart kid, let me just say that. If you got a smart kid, okay, who's just not working, and you won't get that kid up, that young adult up to go get a job, you are the problem. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm reading this here, and the way I'm seeing it, 18 years of age may continue until child completes high school or reaches of age 19. Okay? Well, if you completed high school and you got your diploma, you're on your way to success. Okay, that's the way. If you got a diploma, you can get a good job. It's not guaranteed, just like in college, if you get a degree, it's not guaranteed you'll get a job, but most likely you could. Okay? Especially if you know people. It's about who you know. Okay? Whichever comes first. Okay, 18 years of age or 19, the child is still attending high school. 19 years of age, child support ceases when the child turns 21. Now, you may have a child who might be smart, okay, but they're just lacking on purpose. They may be smart, but it may be because of the school you attend, where the teachers there, the peer pressure and things like that, the people that the young adult hangs around and things, that may slow them down as far as education wise and graduating to high school, because to me, and I guess this is, the most of the country, the graduating age in high schools, is, to me, is supposed to be 18. Not 19, not 20, but 18. Some even less. That's the maximum, what I'm saying. That's the max age, most people graduate under 18. Some graduate when they're 18, some graduate 19 because they held back a little bit, whatever. But most people graduate 18 and under. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you got a diploma, if you can go get a good job, how is you calling this still your child? I don't understand that. That is a young adult. When you are 21, you are a woman or you are a man. And you should be able to take care of yourself, period. If you are over the age of 21 and you haven't worked all of your life, that is a problem. Go to school and get an education. Like I said, I've been working since I was 15. I started my paperwork job when I was 12. And I've been working ever since. Here and there and everywhere else or whatever. I worked a lot of jobs, but I continued to work. So if you reach an age of 18 years old, you should be able to get up, get off your feet and go get a job. But I just don't see how child support or how that paying another 36 months of child support for a person who's the age of 21, it's just not right. Not to me anyway. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because I feel for fathers out there. I really do. Because if, like I said, I'm not going to repeat myself over and over, but, I just feel for fathers. And moms, there's moms out there that's taking the father role too. Don't get me wrong. And I commend y'all for that. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Y'all taking the role of both. You're the mother and the father. I commend you for that. But as far as calling someone a child is someone that's really under the age, I'm going to say like 18. Okay? I'm going to say 18. When you're 18, you're a young adult. When you're 21, you are a grown woman or a man. And that's just how that is. That's just how I see it. But, that's just my opinion. Don't take anything personal. This is all my opinion. Leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. This is the Bear and I'm out. Peace.